Have you ever read your daily horoscope and just wondered, what's really going on behind the scenes here? Well, today we're pulling back the curtain on a daily forecast from a source called Kismat. We're going to deconstruct it piece by piece, from the big cosmic picture all the way down to a very personal path to victory. So yeah, let's dive right in.
So the forecast kicks everything off with this one. Super intriguing phrase, the star of patronage. I mean, that immediately sets a powerful, almost mythic tone, right? This isn't just some random title. It's actually the core theme for the entire day. So let's unpack what it really means.
First things first, we've got to start with the big picture. Before we get into any of the individual zodiac signs, the forecast lays out the overall cosmic climate. You know, the foundational energy that's supposed to be influencing absolutely everyone on this particular day.
Okay, so the specific date we're looking at is Tuesday, April 28th, 2026. And in Vedic astrology, that's a big deal. Tuesday is the day of Mars, or Mangal. And you know what Mars is all about? Courage, passion, taking action. So right off the bat, the theme is about being bold and taking initiative.
But wait, there's another much deeper layer happening here. The most dominant energy of the day is coming from something called the Uttara Phalguni Nakshatra. And here's the kicker. This is what the source translates as the star of patronage. So we found it. This nakshatra is the real cosmic backdrop for the entire day.
Now, the symbol for this nakshatra is just fascinating. It's the back two legs of a cot. What a powerful metaphor, right? It represents stability. It's that foundation you can finally rest on after a big struggle. It's all about having that solid support system that ultimately leads you to victory.
And this is where it all clicks together. You've got the day of the week ruled by Mars, bringing all that warrior's courage. And then you have the nakshatra itself, which is ruled by the sun, the planet of leadership, power, and authority. The source says this creates this incredible synergy, basically a perfect cosmic recipe for success, especially if you're in a competitive field.
Okay, so that's the general weather report for the cosmos. Now let's get personal and see how this cosmic climate is predicted to affect each of the 12 zodiac signs.
And right away, you can see those themes of courage and victory playing out across these first 6 signs. Aries, ruled by Mars, is encouraged to take profitable risks, total Martian energy. Cancer's courage is specifically highlighted. And look at Leo, ruled by the Sun, predicted to have financial gain. For Virgo, the Moon's placement is said to boost cleverness. I'll give you a second to find your sign here.
And the positive trend just keeps on rolling with the next 6 signs. It's a day of pure profit for Scorpio. Sagittarius could see a career breakthrough. And even for Aquarius, where there's a little note of caution, there's still a prediction of sudden gains. So that overarching theme of victory and success is really consistent across the board. Go ahead and pause if you want to take a closer look at your forecast.
Okay, so predictions are one thing, but this forecast goes a step further and actually gives us a universal to-do list. These are real, tangible actions that anyone can take, no matter what your sign is, to really tap into the day's powerful energy. First, it highlights who stands to benefit the most from this Mars-Sun combo. And, no surprise, given the themes of action and precision, it points to people in property, engineers, and surgeons. And really, anyone in a competitive field is supposed to get a bit of a cosmic boost. It connects perfectly back to those core planetary energies we talked about.
And then it gets even more practical. The source lays out a simple 2-step daily ritual. Step 1. Wear the lucky colors of Mars. So we're talking red or orange. Step 2. A small act of charity. Donating red lentils. And the stated outcome? Well, it's pretty powerful. To eliminate fear and overcome your enemies. It's a perfect reflection of that assertive, martial energy of the day.
And finally, we arrive at what's presented as the most potent tool in the whole forecast. It's a special practice, a wazifa, which is all about achieving victory and success, especially when you're up against obstacles or adversaries.
So what exactly is a wazifa? Well, it comes from Islamic tradition, and it's a very specific kind of spiritual practice. It's basically the prescribed recitation of certain words or short prayers to achieve a very particular goal. You can think of it as a kind of focused spiritual intention.
And the instructions for this ritual are incredibly precise. It all starts with timing, it has to be performed after sunset, then you open with a specific blessing. The heart of the practice is reciting a key phrase 100 times, and you finish with a closing act, gently blowing that energy over yourself and then into the 4 corners of your home.
And this right here is the core phrase, Ya Qawiyu, Ya Azizu. It translates to, O, the most strong, O, the most mighty. In Islam, these are attributes of God. So by reciting them, the idea is that you're calling on these qualities of immense strength and might. It's a perfect match for a day that's already governed by the power of Mars and the authority of the sun.
So there you have it. That's the anatomy of this forecast. A blend of Vedic planetary energy, a specific nakshatra, and an Islamic ritual for victory. It's a really fascinating construction. Which leads me to the final thought I want to leave you with. After seeing how all these different elements are woven together, does a forecast like this feel more like a formula for motivation or a true connection to ancient wisdom? Something to think about.